Would you like to become the person you've always wanted to be? Would you like to become the person you were created to be? Would you like to become more like Jesus? Well, God has a plan for that. He's got some principles in His Word for how we can become more like Jesus, more into the people that He created us to be. And today we want to talk about the principle of endurance. I want you to hear God saying to you today, choose joy, don't quit. I know some of you are discouraged. Maybe it has to do with a relationship, a family member, a marriage, a son, a daughter. Maybe it has to do with your job. Maybe it has to do with your finances or your health. Maybe it has to do with your ministry. I want to encourage you today to choose joy, hang in there, endure, don't quit. And the passage we want to look at is James chapter 1, verses 2 to 4. Let me read it to you. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces endurance. But let endurance have its perfect work, that you may be perfect, complete, mature, lacking nothing. Well, who's he writing to? He's writing to us, you and me, the people in the family of God, believers in the Lord Jesus Christ. And James is writing to people who are suffering, and he says, when you fall into various trials. So he's writing to us when we fall into various trials. Now, the people he's writing to specifically were his flock in Jerusalem, who, because of persecution, got scattered all over the world. They were refugees. They had left their families. They had left their jobs. They had left their properties, their houses, their incomes. They were suffering in a variety of difficulties. Maybe that's where you are today. Well, this passage is for you. If you're in the family of God, and if you're going through various trials, if you're experiencing the testing of your faith through difficulties, this is what God has to say to you. He says you can count it all joy because you know something. Why can you count it all joy? Because you know from personal experience. You've seen this happen. You know what I'm talking about. You know that the testing of your faith in the hands of God produces endurance, the ability to keep going. And that endurance, if you keep going and don't quit, it will enable you to be mature, like Jesus, complete in all aspects of your life with nothing lacking. He's going to get to every area. There's some areas of your life that you're not like Jesus, and when He gets to those areas through trials and testing, it hurts, it's painful. Keep going. And keep going with the right attitude. Count it all joy. Choose joy today. Hang in there today. Don't quit today. You can do it. He's going to help you. God's with you. He wants to make you more like Jesus. He wants to make you more into the person you were created to be. Choose to joyfully endure. Don't quit.